Hello and welcome to Rebels Radio latest interview. I'm joined by Slough joint manager Neil Baker. How are you, Neil?
I'm very well, John. Yourself?
Yeah, not too bad at all. Obviously, no game this week.
No, it seems quite strange to not have a game on a Saturday. It's in a way it's nice to sort of sit back and watch everything else sort of unfolding around you, and league results and everything else today. And obviously you and I have been over to watch Cirencester today, which was good.
Yeah, and talking of the league, obviously two games at home recently, picked up 4 points from them.
Yeah. I mean, obviously we've talked about the Hitchin game. We didn't really deserve the three points, but we got them nonetheless, which is important. I felt a point on Tuesday night was probably a fair result. I thought we were the better side first half. I thought we got in their faces. We scored two good goals, and if I'm honest, we felt quite comfortable, and I think we had a good shout for a penalty just before half time. And especially looking back at the video, it does look like it was a penalty. And that might have won us the game. And we said to the lads at half time, you just got to go and keep working and keep getting in their faces and do the right things. And we did that second half. We still did that. And I just felt that Chippenham stepped it up, and I felt they played really well second half. I mean, if Jamie's shot which hit the post had gone in, then I think we would have comfortably won the game. But
Do you
it didn't.
consider it 2 points dropped?
No, not at all. Because a game is 90 minutes. It's not 45 minutes, and we were better than them first half, and I felt for especially a good 25-minute spell second half, they were better than us, and that's to be expected. You're playing in a good league with good teams, so
there was a fair amount of changes in the kind of starting 11 that you put out against Chippenham. Obviously, different players filling the bench and a different starting formation.
Yes, yeah, we're having to adapt a little bit. We're having to play differently to combat some of the sides that we're playing and the way some of the teams play. And obviously we've got a very strong squad at the moment, and you might as well use players when you've got a squad. And we made 4 changes. Even though we won the game at Hitchin, we hadn't felt we'd played great. So we didn't feel that anyone really had a sort of case for starting against Chippenham on the Tuesday night. And we sort of sometimes look at a game in front of the game that we're playing in at times. So we often know what we're going to be doing a game, and sometimes 2 games in advance. So and we were able to make the changes on Tuesday night, and that just shows the strength of the squad that we've got at the moment. So we're pleased with that.
Any more injury news? Did you train Thursday?
No training Thursday. We trained this morning. Had a very long session today. The lads had a good smile on their faces, and a lively session. Ready for Tuesday night, really. So we did that this morning over in Burnham. And
anyone else get any game time anywhere today?
Only one was Tom Moran. Tom Moran played for Ascot today. We didn't feel anyone else really needed to. Tom's he's been working away. He started a new job, and he's been on a residential for sort of like the last couple of weeks, so he hasn't been able to train, and obviously he's found himself out the side for the last sort of few games as well, so there's no point in him not getting another 90 minutes, so at least he's getting to 90 minutes. Tom's still young, and so it's important that when we can get him games, we get him games. But the other lads, they've all been playing, and with the exception of Ben Edwards, Ben doesn't need to go out and play games on loan. He's an experienced player. He keeps himself fit, and he sort of obviously he's on a coaching staff with us, but he comes on as and when we need him to, and we're never concerned about his general fitness and his match fitness, if I'm honest.
So is it going to be tough decisions? Anyone to leave out for Tuesday?
Well, I mean, yeah, again, we're same sort of boat, really. I mean, Jamie McClurg suspended on Tuesday night for accumulation of 5 bookings. So that's one decision that's made for us. I said to Jamie, it's, in a strange way, I said it's good timing, because it does allow us to do different things. And, so in terms of the squad, we'll have 16, because Ben will come into this, into the 16. And it's a strong 16. Yeah, yes, we've having watched Cirencester today and having reports on them beforehand, we know how we're going to play against them.
What did you make of Cirencester today?
I thought they were very hard working. They got the ball from back to front quite quickly. I thought their front three in particular are dangerous. Their 11, who I don't know, I haven't got any names because it was strange. There was no tannoy system and no team sheets tweeted. So I'll have to wait till the teams come out. But their 11 was very good for Cirencester. I was very impressed with him. Thought he caused Biggleswade problems all day. But you know they're just a typical Southern Prem side. You know they're hard working. They get balls in the right areas, and you know they're a side that can create chances and score goals. So
And finding their feet again at this level, similar to ourselves.
yeah, absolutely. I mean, obviously they've had experience of it in recent years. I know they were in it a few years back and then got relegated. I think when they went to a very young side of sort of local university lads and things like that. But you know they've got some good players in their team, and you know you can see why they are where they are in the league.
So what do you hope for from Tuesday?
Well, again, hope for another 3 points. You know, we want to stay unbeaten. We want to stay unbeaten for as long as we can. But obviously, you know, the main objective is 3 points, as I'm sure it will be for Brian Hughes. You know, who will be getting his lads up to try and get over today's 1-1 draw. I mean, you know, it's fair play to Cirencester. They were down to 10 men at 1-0 down against Biggleswade, and with 11v11, Biggleswade looked like they were going to be the team that would get the second. Although Cirencester did have an unbelievable scramble on the line that I still can't believe didn't go in. But you know, it showed their resilience and the fact that they're willing to work hard as a team with 10 men, and they got themselves back in the game and possibly could have gone and won it.
And what did you make of all the other schools in the league today? There seemed to be a fair amount of teams kind of nullifying each other, taking points off one another, doing us favours.
Yeah, I think it's a good day for us without really kicking a ball. You know, Cheshire were on a really good run. I think they were 12 unbeaten, and I think Dunstwood lost 7 or 8 on the bounce. And you know, so you know, looking at form, you'd say, well, it's a home win all day long. And I fancy Dunstable to win because Dunstable have got a very, very good side, as we'll find out next Saturday. And you know, from our point of view, that's probably a good result today, because if Chesham had won, Chesham could go above us, you know, in terms of the same games, whereas Dunstable couldn't. You know, we've got a game in hand on them, and we're level points with them. So that was a good result for Dunstable winning. Obviously, Corby losing at home to Biddeford was a big surprise. Wasn't expecting that. It's a great result for Biddeford. They were 1-0 down after 2 minutes. So you know, another good result there. Chippenham drawing with Burnham. Again, another side that could have gone above us, now can't. That's a good result. Hitchin drawing. You know, the draws are great. You know, and the more draws there are, the better. Obviously, as long as they're not for us, really. But yeah, I mean, it's, you know, other than Hungerford and Dunstable winning, I think it was a really, really good day.
Yeah, an FA Trophy. Some teams from our division again performing well.
Yeah, Weymouth won again. You know, they're going to have a lot of games to catch up on, because I think they've only played 15 league games, and if I'm right, they haven't played a home league game since we lost to them back in September 3-2. You know, I think by the time they play their next home league game, it would have been 91 days or something stupid, which is just incredible, really.
That was to us.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, I mean,
it was that summer.
Yeah, so great result for them. Obviously, St Neots nicked an equaliser in the last minute, I think, with the last kick of the game. So that was a good result for them. I think Redditch got beat today. Obviously, Banbury got beat. So, you know, yeah, a bit of a mixed bag really. But I think there'll be a couple of sides that are happy that are in the first round proper. And
finally, what do you make of reports coming out that today was Gary Meakin's last game in charge at Burnham?
Yeah, very surprised, I have to say. I can only think that it was something that he said in the papers a few weeks back, you know, where I think he was a little bit critical of the club, because you know, their results actually haven't been too bad recently. You know, I went and watched them against Hitchin, and I thought they played very well. Thought they looked a good side, and you know, I think although they're down near the bottom, I think obviously they had the 3 points deducted, which has put them in a slightly falser position. So yeah, I am surprised, but as I say, I can only assume that it was down to comments he made, because you know, I think he's he's a young manager, and he's trying to do his bit. But that's football, I guess. And obviously the rumours of Martin Stone going back to Burnham will be interesting. If that materialises. Obviously, I think there's Stoney was obviously a big part of them getting promoted from the Central. There's lots of rumours that that there was finance coming in from people that he knew and himself and whatever else, but that's got nothing to do with us. We just have to wait and see. But I can only assume that if he did go in, there might be one or two that will leave Burnham, and I think that they might have a bit of a change around with their squad.
Okay, well, thank you for your time as ever. We look forward to seeing the Rebels get back in action. Saturday off done you well? Had a bit of a rest? Yeah,
I've actually enjoyed it. It is sometimes quite nice, not to. You don't have too many Saturdays throughout a season when you're not playing, and it's quite nice going to watch another game and having a chat with a few people and just sort of watching the results come in and without any pressure, and it's quite nice. Although to be fair, I have to say, and I think Anders will agree with me, we are enjoying it more this season as managers, because I do think the pressure levels or expectation levels are not what they were last year. I mean, the expectation was we've come in, we've got to get this side up. We decimated the squad last summer, and our reputations were on the line a little bit. So I think last year, myself and John, when we got beat, it was very hard, and I think if we had dropped points like we did against Chippenham on Tuesday night last year, we would have been distraught. Whereas this season, I think there is a different expectation. And I have to say, I'm enjoying the games more as watching.
4 months in now, so you're 4 months in. A long way through the season, and happy to sit where you are with points and looking up, not down.
Yeah, absolutely. And as I say, enjoying some of the games. I mean, I thought Tuesday night's game against Chippenham was a really, really good game. Really good game from the neutral, and I thought there was some good football played, and it was exciting. Two teams trying to win the game of football, and that's what football's all about. And as managers, it was quite nice to see. But yeah, obviously, we were disappointed that we gave them they got 2 goals back. But as we've seen so many times this season, that happens in football. So
brilliant. Well, thank you very much for your time. Enjoy your Saturday evening, and I'll catch up with you again no doubt soon.
Lovely. Cheers, John.
Cheers.